Hey there, Cosmonauts, and welcome to another one of my Slab City updates. Let's see, it's been kind of a windy week, and in fact, we had probably one of the windiest windstorms since I got here. And in fact, it did a little bit of, not necessarily damage, but it created some work for me in my tent. Had to make sure I took down the ridge pole. Well, anyways, I took some footage of that. You can see that. I also took some footage of the windstorm. So, yeah, let's go ahead and watch that right now. So, a while ago, I remember somebody asking if I had any footage of when it got windy and stormed out here, and I didn't. But now here's, it's quite windy, so we'll show you what goes on around here. Recorded some storm footage yesterday for you guys, and actually that's been one of the biggest storms that has happened since I've been here. We had 80-mile-an-hour gusts. For the first time, the ridge beam actually fell from my tent. It wasn't really attached to anything. It was merely placed up there with just tension and stuff like that. But yeah, for the first time it actually folded and dropped. It first dropped down, and then I brought it the rest of the way down so no damage would get done. But this is also the other kind of fun stuff that you get to look forward to when it storms in the desert, is all the lovely sand that gets blown everywhere. There's really no hiding from it. This week I had a subscriber drop in on me, hit me up on Facebook, said he was in the area and wanted to know if he could come by and catch me a buzz. So I was like, sure. And yeah, hung out with Casey for a couple of days. Casey, it was really nice to get to know you. Had a good time, and I hope that you'll look me up in the future when you're this way again. And anyway, we did a 4 questions with Casey as well, so let's go ahead and watch a couple of 4 questions with Cos. Hey there, welcome to another 4 questions with Cos. We have Casey with us today. Casey, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm from Santa Barbara. I came here to Slab City a couple years ago. I really liked it. People were like real friendly, smoked a bowl with you. And it's been sort of one of my meccas ever since. Like, I like coming here to vacation.
Cool. So, what originally brought you to Slab City?
Documentaries online, stuff like that. Plus, my dad's really into like off-grid living and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his whole off-grid setup at Santa Barbara. So, I sort of like have a kinship with those kind of people that live out in the middle of nowhere with solar panels.
Right on. So, what has been your favorite thing about Slab City?
Well, I know everybody says the people, but the people is one of my big favorite parts of it.
Right on.
But also the places. The places are cool.
What has surprised you the most?
Oh, that's a good one. That it wasn't hotter. I thought it
right
came
now?
a little late in the season, so I thought it'd be a little bit hotter than it is. So I was stoked.
Come past May.
Yeah, come past
May
sure.
past that, you'll be 100 plus, guaranteed.
Yeah.
All right. And lastly, if there was one thing you could change about Slab City, what would it be?
I mean, I'd pick up some of the trash. I know everyone says that too, but that'd be good if someone like could have like a trash pickup crew. I don't know, just more networking and more connectedness between people.
All right.
It seems like there is a good amount. But, just
But it could improve.
yeah, just folks being friendly to each other.
All right.
See that.
That's been another 4 Questions with Cos. Hey there, and welcome to another 4 Questions with Cos. We got Preston with us today. Preston, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am from Utah. I was an electrician by trade for many years, and now I'm here in Slabs.
Right on. So, what brought you to Slab City?
Yeah, one I would say it would be how you can live here without having to pay rent or property tax or anything like that.
That's what brought you here?
One of the many things. I couldn't isolate it to one particular thing. A lot of people. I was right about the people out here. They are pretty awesome.
Oh, well, hold on a second.
Well, they're
So
weird too.
what's your favorite thing about Slab City?
Favorite thing? Yeah.
Just in case it was the people, I figured you'd have a nice segue.
I would imagine a lot of people would say that, wouldn't they?
They do. Yeah, I would say it's probably the number one answer on their favorite thing.
Off-grid living and being able to build what you want to build on small scale, I suppose. I've heard a lot of people being shut down, but there's not a whole lot of big, huge projects going on or anything. Define big, huge.
Yeah. It all depends. All right, so what is your favorite thing about Slab City? Oh, no, I did favorite thing. What has surprised you the most?
Surprised me the most? Oh, God. You should just ask me this every day since I've been here.
You're surprised every day, huh?
Yeah, there's something new. That's the nature of Slabs, right? I guess today the thing that surprised me was the mud in Joe's hair. I'm digging it. I'm liking it, Joe.
I went mud man yesterday. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, what has surprised you the most is that you're surprised every day.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then lastly, if there was one thing you could change about Slab City, what would it be?
Oh. A structure that would provide for it more. To have more slab cities like the San Diego mayor expressed his consent for is he thought every metropolitan area should have a slabs and possibly an outside structure that would help the slabs provide for itself more instead of getting in its way.
Cool. Well, that's been another 4 questions. So, the prom is really the announcement of the end of the season, and this first full week after the end of the snowbird season, there was actually 3 ranges. On Monday night, some bands came out and played. On Friday night, some other bands came out and played, 4 of them. And on Saturday, it was the normal open mic as usual. So, yeah, as things have slowed down, apparently the range is picking up. Speaking of picking up, been doing a little bit of work on the ag area. Showed you some footage of us cleaning up that area. We kind of got it set up to where we thought it might be dog proof, using cut down ironwood trees and branches with the Jesus thorns on them and whatnot, thinking that would plug up the holes enough so that the dogs wouldn't get through. This was not the case. Started to move some pallets down there, and eventually we'll have a full pallet wall around where the animals will be kept, so dogs will no longer be a problem. So you might have remembered earlier in the season, told a story about one guy stealing the flag from Rob, and then he only had it for about a half hour, and I stole it back. Well, there was a thing on Facebook where I happened to post about not getting a bounty of sorts, and it was, when I posted it, I was totally poking fun because, like, I had the flag back before Rob even knew it was gone, so can't really post and say, oh, here's a bounty for my stuff back. But I just kind of poked fun at that. So what happened is Mama D, who saw that and was like, oh, so you weren't paid for your a bounty for returning the flag that my son stole? Well, I'll tell you what, I will hook you up with a bottle of Kracken for it. So, Mama D, even though it wasn't your flag that I returned and I stole it from your son, I greatly appreciate the bottle of Kracken. And yeah, with that, that's kind of been it this week. I have been still kicking around in my idea, or in my head, the idea of doing a tour-to-tour thing to kind of do a meet and greet to meet my current subscribers, as well as probably kick it with some friends along the way. I have actually been kicking around the idea of doing a daily vlog. Not that I really think it will happen, but I've been toying with it, so maybe that'll happen. I don't know. Anyways, that's this week's update. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz.
Send Carson money on PayPal so he can buy himself something to eat. Then he won't have to sell his body to Albanian men on the street. Where a broke hippie's living out in the desert, no money and no shoes. And he may smoke the marijuana, but at least he won't spend it on booze. If you enjoy Kaz's videos with their off-the-grid DIY